All right. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? All right, it is Thursday, May 29th. We had GDP this morning and unemployment claims. The GDP and unemployment claims didn't do anything. So it's another normal candle. But yeah, hope everyone is doing good this morning. Apex is doing a 90% off sale right now because they've had $500 million in payouts. That's a lot. I mean, I'll admit that's a lot. What is it? 250K accounts are the same price as 50K accounts, and lifetime PA fee for the 250K is also 140. So it's a pretty good deal for the 250Ks. I'll post this here. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good, man. Feel free to just stop in, chill, have a good day here. Apex 90% off. Ends June 1st. 250K accounts, same as 50K accounts. Please use my code, posting in the Discord. All right, posted that. $500 million is a lot, but they're changing a lot of their rules, I think, right now. All right. We have a Discord, man. I don't give signals. We have automated trading systems in our Discord. That's kind of what's on the screen right now. So I live stream the Autotrader every day and answer people's questions and show it for transparency, pretty much. And if I see any manual trades, I do you know, give analysis on the manual side of things as well. But I'll never tell you like, hey, I'm buying in right now. So yeah, Discord link if you want to join is in the description. So feel free to join that. We've got about How many people we got in the Discord right now? We got 3,700. What's up, TJ? How's it going? How's it going, man? It's going. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's going. For sure. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for stopping in this morning, everybody. So, viewership has been down. I think next week we'll start live streaming a new algorithm that Ben has been working on for a little while. And we'll start kind of showing that off a little bit, so get some more interest for everybody. My Botfolio is not in any positions currently. All right. All right, so we are right at the 50% of the overnight range right now. 674 is that level. And I am long biased this morning because we don't have any sell side below us really until 21,320, which is quite a ways below. To the upside, we do have London high. That is the only remaining overnight high, which is at 860. So almost 200 points away. So there's not going to be a ton of great setups, in my opinion, unless we can find a long right around where we're at currently. And then, you know, target up towards London high. Otherwise, we have to wait for London high to sweep and see if there's a reversal, or I don't know, we move lower towards 300, but that's a long ways away. So is 33 range just adding 32 range to the time frame? You just right click on your chart, you go to data series, change your type to range, and then value to 32, then apply it. No problem. But yeah, I'm leaning a little bit long this morning so far. All right. We got a minute and a half till market opens. Again, we're hovering currently right now at the 50% of overnight range. It's at 674, 675-ish. And ES is below the 50%. So, yeah, trying to see if there's a long. There is some medium impact news at 10 a.m., so we do have to kind of be a little bit careful of that. It usually doesn't do anything, but still, doesn't hurt to be careful. So. All right, 20 seconds, market open here. Again, if you guys need help with settings, now's the time to ask, so I'm not messaging you all day in the Discord. I can answer here. What would you advise sizing to pass Belanox 100K? So that's a 3K drawdown with a 6K profit. Personally, Kev, I would tell most people to wait and try and do the one trade pass. You know, I think a lot of people spend too much time on evals. If you buy 2 evals and you wait for like a news event like CPI, PPI, NFP, mainly those 3. You know, you take one account, you go short before the news. Take one account, you go long before the news. Market goes in a certain direction, you probably a good chance you pass one. That's what I like to do. And then you can just trade the funded account. I would say the safest way to run an account with 3K drawdown, while, you know, hopefully never blowing the account, would be to take that drawdown, 3,000, and divide it by 15 or 20. So that is going to put you at, would be around 200 risk per trade, right? I would say 200 risk per trade would be good. If you want to be a little bit on the quicker side, like you don't mind if you lose an eval, but you might be able to pass it a bit faster, I would do maybe 300 risk per trade. So in that range on an eval, you know, you could do a little bit heavier, but 200 I would say is a little safer. 300 or 350 if you're feeling a little bit like, you know, trying to rush the process a bit. On a funded account with it though, I would say 175 to 200 risk per trade. That way, you know, you'd have to lose a lot of trades in a row to lose that account, right? Like even right here on the open, if you just longed an account right on the market open and shorted an account, you would have just passed an account, right? These crazy sales use full risk on evals. Much as I hate to say all of these get funded and then go slow. Payout number 3 of 100 days. Yeah, I'm with TJ. So a lot of people focus way too much on evals. Just if you have the ability to, or have a little bit of extra funds, right? I would just buy 2 evals and go in like max contracts almost. Like I usually do 50Ks, Kev. I don't do 100Ks. So like on a 50K, you could trade like 10 minis generally. I would do a news event. I would go like 3 to 5 minis because I would expect it to move a lot. And then I would just put my TP out and there you go. I've made videos about that before though, so it's like called, I don't know what I titled it, like eval hack or something like that. Yeah, it's called like eval hack, or like how to get 20 funded accounts with Apex, or something like that. Yeah. TJ's got it down. I'm not sure why I yawn so much in the mornings, man. I mean, because I'm tired, but yeah, for people just joining in here, Apex 90% off. Okay, 250k accounts are the same price as 50ks, and that's the code to use for that 90% off. All right, ends on June 1st, so you got a couple days. Can't believe it's already June. That's crazy. Sunday is June, dude. That's nuts. Nuts. Like limit orders, when trying to hack the news, sometimes you don't get filled. Don't get the crazy slippage. Yeah, generally I don't limit into the trades or anything. I just buy and sell or whatever like 5 seconds before the news, and I have an ATM set up, so as soon as I buy, it sets my limit order 30 points away or whatever I need to pass. That's what I do. So I get in before the news. I don't really like doing the, you place it 30 points away on the top and 30 points away at the bottom. I'd rather just blow half of them and guaranteed pass the other half, See the LCO both directions. Gotcha. So we're getting close. Yesterday's high area where we could see a bounce potentially, 567. And then below that we have daily open at 513. But below that, guys, we have a ways to go before any liquidity is swept, which is yesterday's low at 321. And if we just trend down this morning, SBS is not going to be taking anything, because it's takes them off reversals. So if we don't reverse at all, then how are we gonna get a trade? So while we're waiting for a trade, I don't think we're close to any trades. We can show NQ Trader here. I'll show you guys how it did last night. This is just default settings. I haven't changed anything. We'll see how it did. Looks generally pretty smooth, so I'd expect a win or two. But a couple wicks here, you could have had a loss. So we'll see when this loads up here. Just got to give it a second. All right, so exactly what I was expecting. We had a win last night before midnight. We had a win here at 4 in the morning, and we had a win here at 9:30 market open. So 3-0 last night, as well as I think yesterday when I showed the live stream, it was like 4-0 in the morning. So all right. If anyone has any video ideas, what do you guys want to see from me on YouTube? Any specific video ideas? Let me know. Should we do a poll? What would our poll do? Let's see. This will be a good poll. See where people's mind are at. So everyone, stay in the live stream here. I like this question. This is a ChatGPT question, but I still like this question. I'm curious where you guys are at. How confident are you in your current trading strategy? Rock solid? Need a little tweaking? Kind of winging it? Or you don't even think you have a strategy? I'm curious. There's 18 of you in here, so feel free to vote. It's all anonymous, so there's no judging, all right? But yeah, 18 of you, so we'd love to see 18 votes on that poll. Just get a little active this morning, all right? Get a little active. And if you are in the winging it or don't even think you have a strategy category, I'm curious to why you're in that category. Like, what's making you not have a strategy that you're using or whatever. Most of you so far in the need some tweaking category. Again, 20 of you in here, so feel free to vote on that poll, guys. Very curious on where the group is kind of at. Because I can always make videos on certain strategies and, you know, give people some options. Big downtrend so far this morning. We're already down 150 points since the open. 150 points. Okay. God, we get so many spammers in this Discord, dude. All right, only 5 of you voted out of the 20. Come on, guys. I know not all of you just want to join in this live stream every day and just sit and listen to me. There's no way that's entertaining, right? Do I have to start like doing giveaways on eval accounts or something? All right. I have a feeling it's going to be another slow morning. I do have the 32 range non-RSI up right now. And if that doesn't take any trades, then that means it is slow. So Just about to reach daily open. Again, that's at 513. 513. We do have news 15 minutes. Maybe that'll spark something, but if we're just selling off this morning, it is going to be slow for SBS, so don't be expecting too much. Don't be expecting too much. Also, so far none of you have a rock solid strategy. That surprised me. Maybe that's because Geo isn't in here. All right, we're about to sweep. There's some 15-minute lows at 504. I don't really like looking at 15-minute lows, but still nothing, man. Still nothing. It's been a slow week for SBS. No shot. Jeez. Check on Botfolio. Pretty sure it's in nothing, but unless it's in a short right now. It is short one MES contract right now. At an average price of $59.40. Current price is $59.31. So currently that is up $50 on the one MES contract. All right. News in 10 minutes. You're on delayed data then. I don't know why that would be besides you have delayed data. We have swept the 15-minute lows from last night. Potential 1-minute IFVG here, but not really sweeping anything major. Just kind of in the middle of a dump currently. We just are getting a bit of a reaction off the 15-minute lows. Still no trades with Mr. SBS. We did just inverse, so it could be a potential long here if you want. Stop, I would put at... you could long NQ or ES. ES is probably a little bit better. I'm not going to take it, but... have about a 5-point stop loss on ES. working out so far. It's working out for a few points so far. Not much, but news in 3.5 minutes. It is medium impact. 10 a.m. Big reversal here. Big death candle there. Big death candle. That one candle on NQ was 43 points straight down. ES was 11 points, which is quite a bit. It's matching up with NQ, which means it's moving good. We're in a pattern 2 short on both 32s, which means the diamond, I mean, this one has the diamonds with the RSI and this one doesn't, but it turned out to be the same trade here. You can see the magenta pattern 2 here. If you had pattern 2 disabled, you likely would have gotten a long on the non-RSI chart right here. But, I mean, considering where we're at and the trend of the day so far, I think the short is probably pretty good. So I do like this trade. We'll see if we bounce it all from here, but I mean, it's going with the trend of the day, and we do have a fairly good set stop. But there is news here coming out in a minute, so gotta be a little careful here. If you're not in anything right now, it'd be a good idea maybe to turn it off just for a couple minutes here until that news comes out, because news can always be a bit unpredictable, as we know. See, now we're pumping back up a little bit. We're at our entry point. If this loses, it's fine. This is a good trade, so. But everything to me is leaning bearish as of now, besides that we're bouncing off daily open a little bit. So I mean that's not great for the trade, but I mean everything else is looking bearish to me. Higher time frame, even lower time frame. So this is the news right now. So again, I said it usually doesn't do too much. Right now it doesn't look like it's doing too much, but it could easily start picking up here in a second. So it's just a little bit whipsaw-y right now. Up 20 points. We need to hit about 490 for us to be break even. And we just hit 497. So still up 10 points, right around entry though. Just need one little push down. One little push down. This might be our only trade of the morning if we keep downtrending. So the stop loss is in a pretty good spot here. A little sideways right now. That was it for the news for the day. So again, we're just kind of chopping as we speak currently. We've already moved down a good amount. We've moved down 190 points or so this morning. And we got pretty close to that TP, but it didn't happen yet. All right, we're getting our drive down here. Let's see if we can hit that first TP. Getting close. I mean, we only need it to go down 10 more points, which is obviously not a lot on NQ. So come on, we're getting close. We just hit 94. Come on. Alright, we should get a drive lower right now, according to my predictions. There we go. We're break even, but we don't want to turn back up here. That'd be devastating. We need 3 more points. 2 more points. Alright, alright. First TP's hit. Stop loss is trailing. We're up 42 points. And is that going to stop us out break even? We just picked up a lot of speed there. Picked up a lot of speed. If we get stopped out, it'll be a 1 hour trade. We'll be up about 400. If it keeps going down, it'll be, you know, that's our 2 hour TP. So we'll be up right around 600 or so. Oh my gosh, look at this momentum, guys. What a prediction by me, too. Just ES before it tanks further. I don't know what you mean, just ES. Come on, hit that full TP. Well, that'll be 70-point trade. Come on, come on, right there. Full TP, we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna shut it down. So, beautiful trade. Like, absolutely beautiful. Oh, sold. I gotcha. Well, man, happens. It's happened to everybody, so. All right, $643. If you guys are running 32, you should have caught that with me. So $643, that was about 70 points there. 70 points of profit. And again, I'm turning both my 32 ranges off because I'm happy with that one and done. Usually if I hit my first trade is just a full TP, I don't want to push it because that's so good, you know. So I just posted that. If you guys caught that, let me know. If you're running 32 range, you should have caught that, but. Hourly liquidity on NQ is 321. So that's the area we'd be waiting for. What a beautiful trade. Go through a reaction on that in the testimonials chat if you can. Our group is too inactive lately. So again, that was a pattern too short. Here's the settings. Right, so that was a 9 and 2 on the RSI. And then scale out at 236, 2 to 1. 400 risk per trade. Break even stop at 0.236. The trail was 80 and 0.45. That's that. I think we're gonna just call it a day there, end the live stream. That's plus 640. I don't see any 1 minute trades that would pop up soon, or any 30 seconds for a while. So I think we're just gonna shut her down, take our profit and run, and go enjoy the day, because that's a nice win there in the first 40 minutes of the market. So thanks for joining, everybody. If you have questions, let me know. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Friday. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.